Traditional Mediterranean diets included foraged wild greens that are more nutrient-dense than cultivated varieties. This represents a connection to land and seasons that's largely lost in modern eating. Purslane, dandelion, nettles, and wild arugula provide exceptional nutrition and unique compounds not found in grocery store vegetables. Purslane is exceptionally high in omega-3, unusual for plants. It contains more omega-3s than many fish. It grows wild in many places, often considered a weed, yet it's a nutritional powerhouse. Purslane has a slightly sour, salty taste and succulent texture. Use it in salads, soups, or sautéed as a vegetable side dish. Dandelion greens are intensely bitter, which is actually beneficial. Bitter compounds stimulate digestive secretions and support liver function. Dandelion greens are high in vitamins A and K, calcium, iron, and various antioxidants. Young dandelion leaves are milder and work well in salads. Older leaves are more bitter and better sautéed with garlic and olive oil to mellow the flavor. Nettles must be cooked to neutralize the stinging properties. The tiny hairs that cause skin irritation are destroyed by heat. Once cooked, nettles are similar to spinach but more nutrient-dense. They're high in iron, calcium, and chlorophyll. Add them to soups, make nettle pesto, or use them anywhere you'd use spinach. Wild arugula has more intense, peppery flavor than cultivated arugula. It's excellent in salads where you want that sharp, peppery bite. The stronger flavor comes from higher concentrations of glucosinolates, those beneficial compounds we discussed with cruciferous vegetables. Now, critical warnings about foraging. Proper identification is absolutely essential. Some poisonous plants look similar to edible ones. Hemlock looks somewhat like wild carrot. Foxglove can be confused with comfrey. Eating the wrong plant can be fatal. Use multiple reliable field guides. Go foraging with experienced foragers, and when in doubt, don't eat it. There's no shame in buying dandelion greens from the farmer's market instead of foraging them yourself. Foraging location matters enormously. Don't forage near roads where vehicle exhaust has contaminated soil. Avoid areas treated with pesticides or herbicides. Don't forage on private property without permission. Check local regulations. Some areas restrict foraging in parks or public lands. If foraging isn't practical or safe for you, farmers' markets often carry foraged or wild cultivated greens. You can also choose darker, more bitter cultivated greens as substitutes. The principle is the same. Bitter compounds are often protective compounds that benefit us when eaten. Wild greens represent the Mediterranean principle of seasonal, diverse plant consumption. In spring, when wild greens are tender, traditional Mediterranean populations would gather them extensively. This added enormous variety to the diet and connected people to their environment. Growing conditions stress wild plants, causing them to produce more protective compounds, which translates into higher concentrations of polyphenol, flavonoids, and other phytochemicals that protect both the plant and the person eating it. In contrast, cultivated vegetables are bred for mild flavor, uniformity, and yield, often at the expense of bitterness and phytochemical density. Reintroducing wild or bitter greens into a modern Mediterranean-style diet is less about nostalgia and more about restoring nutritional depth. Even small amounts, mixed into salads, soups, or cooked dishes, expand the range of compounds the body receives, supporting digestion, inflammation control, and metabolic health. Ultimately, wild greens illustrate a core Mediterranean lesson. Health emerges not from a narrow list of superfoods, but from diversity, seasonality, and an ongoing relationship with the natural environment.